Hello, Speed Gaming. Welcome to today's A Link to the Past Randomizer Daily Race. My name is Jaxie, and I'm joined by Captain 1977. How are we doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. So, we are playing Inverted Crosskeys. It's Crosskeys, but inverted. There are a couple of changes that differentiate Crosskeys from inverted Crosskeys, and you're going to notice one of these changes immediately. Um, when these runners start off, and I will explain it when everything gets going.
Yeah, it's inverted is one of those modes that you can get bottlenecked very early. So we'll see where those items gonna show up first, and what caves are gonna do. And yeah, we'll see how this is gonna go. We should get going here in just a moment. We're about set up, I think. We'll see.
Yeah, looks like we are getting the countdown in the race room, so should be getting started very shortly. Yep, we see the countdown on AFG's side, so we should be getting started shortly. Okay, so one of the first major changes you're going to notice about inverted entrance is that Link's house is not going to be where it should be. So it could be anywhere. So like right here, we are on Dark Death Mountain,
Ooh.
which that's actually not what we want, and that's actually a really terrible Link's house. Uh, so in inverted entrance, Link's house can be literally anywhere, and that is as a design choice because if Link's house in inverted is quote unquote vanilla, you only have like two entrances that you can actually check. Um, and that's without having gotten bombs.
You see the Dark Sanctuary coming out of the Dark Lumberjack house, so not great either. But at least you can go places from here.
Oh yeah, no. Um, so generally, we play this mode, we want Link's house to be in the light world because that means we don't have to worry about getting traditional dark world access or light world access and have it be really annoying.
See the find the early graveyard ledge though, so that's an early bomb farm. That's really good to find first of all.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna make things a lot better.
Of course, since she had to pick up 4 bombs, what else but get 3 bombs at graveyard ledge. Thanks. Okay, and here's one of those things you never see. It's Curiosity Shop, which is nothing today, unfortunately. So, yeah, we got average first day gamer headed through Skull Woods here. Uh, Usually a pretty popular play in inverted. Go ahead and try to do this. Kind of difficult without a weapon, but we'll try to make do.
Yeah, that one of the things in inverted that people tend to not really like is the potential that you're gonna have to dip certain dungeons early, and that includes Skullwoods, because as with normal entrance, we know that the front of Skullwoods is randomized only with each other. And some of these rooms without any sort of weapon can get really. Oh, well,
Oh,
that's very nice.
that's very convenient.
That is extremely nice. A mirror in Skull. That's actually going to be very, very helpful when we find a connector to the light world, because we can now just super bunny everything that we find, assuming that we can actually get to it.
And a mushroom. E. Yeah, we got money for the arrow game later.
Yep, that's assuming that we can actually find the arrow game.
Oh, right, because this is Crosskeys. Might not be there. Right.
And that small key is always guaranteed to be there.
So like Humba's trying to about to get his mirror. Maybe. He skipped those played nice.
Going into Village of Outcasts, we find Meyer Shed. 2 items. Hopefully it's something we are looking for. But it's just money and a map of Hera, which we can check once we either find it or get to the light world.
Check the Thieves Town entrance here. It is.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
look, it's Hera.
and it's a crystal. So, hey.
How convenient.
We find the brothers connector there at the chess game.
Yeah, AFG's gonna put that off for now. Probably gonna come back later. Probably just gonna investigate everything else that Village Backhouse has to offer.
She tried to farm up those bombs at those 50-50 bushes. Does not know about Graveyard Ledge, so really working on those bombs there. 6 is good.
Yeah, six is good enough.
Yeah, no weapon here means you have to bomb these switches, so you gotta use a bunch of bombs here. Well, yeah, we're not gonna. Okay, one more check here in Hera that we can look at. Get just a piece of heart.
And now AFG is gonna go back and check that Brothers Connector. And hopefully it leads ideally to the Light World mainland. Which in this case it does. At the East Snitch House.
Okay, a couple checks we could do here. Check this dropped out. If we had 100 rupees, we could buy the bottle vendor item, but a little short of the funds here, so. Oh, there's the
We need
glove there.
that.
Bugs headed down to the arrow gate. We find the pyramid fairy for a piece of heart, just 20 rupees.
Yep. As someone pointed out in chat, that glove is actually in logic. You don't need anything to get there. All you just need to do is go through that connector. Our Kakariko is turning up dry. Outside of that glove, though, and AFG is gonna go north.
Continue this bunny walk here. We find the dam. They're at the Kakariko Fortune Teller. This humbug finds Hookshot Cave. See, AFG's using that mirror to his advantage, getting super buddy state. Being able to check the dam and go ahead and drain it.
Yeah, that's kind of why the mirror is really valued in this mode, because you can just, once you get it and you have light world access, you can just super bunny everything until you get the moon pearl.
Look at the Hype Cave entrance here. It is Sahasrara. Green Pendant Pod.
Not really something you really want to see. You get a bottle in Saha's Closet and a TR small. That's a very nice tree pool.
Look at the Dark World Dam here. Oh, front of TR.
And we find Speck Rock Lower. That's us our first big key. Desert Palace, and AFG's gonna go for the bomb jump. Lineup looks good. Ooh. Yeah, that bomb jump's... It's a little hard to do it when you don't have like a sword. I usually use the sword as a visual cue. But alas, we are gonna just check this one-way connector instead. So where does Spec Peak take us? Takes us to the end of race game, which we unfortunately cannot get the item there because we cannot lift those bushes currently.
Look at the item.
But it's not worth it anyway, so who cares?
Okay, Humbug finds his way over to the Desert Palace area through a connector. Just a little egg waddling around everywhere. For Spike Cave. Yay.
And welcome in our viewers from Speed Gaming Maine. How are you guys all doing?
AFG uses that mirror to his advantage again. Honey blinds out here. Desert Palace and Meyer are our 5-6 crystals today.
There's the old man cave, which is not really in a good spot either.
Not an inverted, no.
Yeah. Ideally, you want as many light world spawns as you possibly can get.
Where we find dungeons on either side here. We got Desert Palace on the Humbug side. AFG finding Eastern Palace in the Light World. Go ahead and take a death here. Come back as his normal sprite. Do some traversing there. Oh, and apparently AFG found a sword somewhere I missed.
It was probably in Blindside, I would guess, because I mean, I think like we noticed he was in there and just didn't comment on it. Yeah, someone in chat's pointing it out. Yeah.
Thank you. Both bow and sword in Blindside. Okay, wow.
And looks like the bomb shop is actually dead because we just got spat out of connector at Pyramid Ferry.
Oh, there's another sword.
Dungeon Bunny Revival is not in logic in this mode, no. It's very useful to get things out of logic, because, you know, you're there and you just want to, you know, you clear what you can. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Vine's left side of Death Mountain Descent, and because it's in the Dark World, bats behave differently, and he got one shot.
Those. Yeah, you fight rats in the Dark World. They're like those little crickets in Thieves Town. They do 2 hearts damage. They hurt.
Yeah, as Incoherence pointing out, we patch out the fake worlds. Those I don't think are patched out in No Logic, but we don't do. But most, I don't think we've done a No Logic entrance rando on the Speed Gaming Daily before. Ice map. So nothing really of note in Eastern. Other than maybe a few maps.
And wait a second. That chicken hut's vanilla.
Is this even randomized? And
Ooh, there's
is
the
there an
Ether
app
medallion.
Picking up those pots beside the map chest of Eastern, which is smart. Money is definitely important in this mode.
Hey, ALG with the required 80 rupees to play the digging game. I'm gonna go ahead and do it here. Hopefully dig up enough to get his money back at least. Or not. Oh, there we go.
Left for a heart piece. Which AFG is gonna pick up. Honestly, it's inverted. I wouldn't necessarily say no to picking up heart pieces. I mean, we're only at 4 hearts, but I mean, later on down the line, we're gonna be flush with health.
That was a lot of digs too. So,
Yeah,
but
I think it was actually 30. And now, of course, you're visibly seeing some of the usual terrain changes as we find Castle Tower at the inverted Cave 45 entrance.
Yeah, he'll check it out. You got a sword, you can, or you got a bow, you can do the first chest at least.
Yeah, do the first chest. Second chest. I mean, if we get the small key here, like, we can do it, but... On 4 hearts, I wouldn't do it. But it's just a big 20. And that swamp and ice are both regular crystals.
Well, thanks, bottle vendor. We didn't need that money.
And we also learned that Hera and Eastern are also regular crystals as well. And Desert we already knew was a 5/6. Did we find GT in the light world?
I guess I missed that as well.
Someone in chat saying we did, but they're also a little unsure. Oh, nope, someone else is confirming it. Thanks, Robs. One of our trackers today. So that's actually really good, because that means that the Moon Pearl can absolutely not be in GT. Because who wants Moon Pearl in GT?
Me? Always. I love it when it's in the the chest before Moldorm. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, I always love doing the GT climb and last locating it because doing the GT climb on low equipment is terrible. No, Moon Pearl in most Moldorm chest is awful. Because first of all, that requires logically 4 GT smalls, the GT big key, the hook shot, a fire source, a bow, and yeah. Like there's a lot of things require that.
Cape.
Yeah, Magic Cape's nice. We can get through Bumper Cave when we see it. And Humbug, unfortunately, does not have enough money.
No. Yeah, 8 rupees short. Feels bad.
Find the potion shop. We have the mushroom, which that's good.
Here's the sick kid check since some bug has the bottle. Yeah, it's a key to. Okay.
And it's a castle tower key. Now, Aga 1 and Aga 2 in this mode are actually very interesting. So the top of Hyrule Castle in regular Crosskeys, we can usually just get to it by just mirroring from the top of the pyramid. In Inverted, that is not the case. Inverted, you actually may be logically required to climb to the top of GT multiple times to get to certain entrances.
See if Humbug wants to go ahead and try to do the second chest here in Agate Tower since he got that key. And looks like he is. Braver man than I am, but that's why they're playing this and I'm commentating it. Good use of the Ether medallion there.
Nice use of the Aether medallion just for the bug net, though.
This poor little frog just wants to go home.
Yeah, we haven't
Smith
found
and
the Smith's house yet, though, so...
yeah, that's true.
So, we could clear a crystal dungeon before finding the Smith, and because of how crystals work, if we pick up a crystal, we actually lose the Smith. Meaning that picking up the Smith will actually have been a waste of time.
We find another dungeon there, Meyer. We're finding a lot of dungeons that we can't do yet, so
Yeah, but this is actually good because this narrows down the places where the Moon Pearl absolutely can't be, and we don't really want it to be in dungeons because we don't want to have to go deep searching for it, especially with low equipment. Swamp Big Key and Swamp Small Key.
just a swamp
All
care
right.
package.
All right, we just need Flippers, Hammer, and Oakshine. We can full clear Swamp.
Giving us some new information here. Heading over to the Eastern Palace area here. Find out what
Yeah.
this entrance is.
That is nothing. No, so the dam was in the light world, so we know that the Moon Pearl can't be in Swamp. Because if I remember correctly, I think AFG super bunnied to pull the switch.
Plus the keys for a GT, which is also in Light World. So.
Yeah, that's also true. Where's the Smiths? We actually don't know. We have not found the Smith's house.
Yeah, I think Humbug is just hoping to run into it at some point.
Yeah, both of our runners have ironically picked up the blacksmith. And depending on where the blacksmith is, it can actually be in logic. Well, yeah, no, depending on where it is, it can be in logic. Because you don't necessarily need the Moon Pearl to be able to pick up the blacksmith. All you really need is just the mirror or the mitts. But more than likely, you're going to get the mirror, which in our case we did. Goran asking in chat, how does Axis work? Axis works basically the same as regular cross keys, just that you need Moon Pearl to be able to walk around as Link in the Light World.
I think Humbug went to go check what's at the uncle, but remember, hey, there's bushes in the way. Can't do that. But front of it has the right side of the desert.
Yep. We can, however, check the Aga 2 drop and hope that maybe that's not or Humbug is not checking the Aga 2 drop. Okay.
And since he pulled the dam, he can't see what's at the spot under the water.
Yep.
Oh, I guess AFG pulled the dam. Sorry.
Yeah, AFG pulled the dam. Humbug still hasn't found it. Yeah, this is inverted Crosskeys is a lot of bunny walking. It's more than likely bunny walking is hard required for most inverted Crosskeys seeds. But that's if you get actually good spawns, because our spawns in this seed were terrible. Because the only usable spawn that we have is Dark Chapel. Because Link's house spawns us at the bottom of East Dark Death Mountain, which the other entrance beside it leads to nothing. So once we get Mitts, maybe Link's house will actually become a bit more of a useful entrance.
Yeah. Humbug making a long check over here to do one cave entrance.
Oh god,
These crabs get out of the way.
These crabs are not playing nice.
All for an empty house.
Yeah, all just to find the tree pool house.
We got this check too now. We got these 3 checks here at Dark World Shopping Mall as well, so
yeah. Now oh, there's Bumper Cave. Now, interestingly enough, so we can do both of these 2 entrances, the bombable entrance and the entrance beside it. Humbug cannot currently do the glove block entrance, which AFG can, because he does have that glove.
a little surprised Humbug did not check the Kakariko well when he was in there. Get that glove, but
Yeah, that's a little surprising. Hopefully he doesn't forget about it, because we do need that. A glove is very, very needed in this mode. And there's Spike Cave at Agina, which is terrible. Yeah, you gotta feel for the Smith. His feet are probably very, very tired.
so AFG has that Desert Palace Mickey. We're gonna see what's in the big chest here in Desert. See if it's anything of use.
The Moon
Oh,
Pearl!
that's That's pretty useful.
Yep, that is very, very useful. Because that just
Yes.
now opens up the entire light world.
And there is Super Bunny Cave at Checkerboard Cave.
Yeah. So now this is where inverted Crosskeys gets really interesting because so now AFG, the light world is his oyster at this point. Like there's very little he can't do besides like the mountain, um, besides like the mountain and top of Hyrule Castle and the flipper stuff. But we could just do the flipper stuff illogically. So and the Mire entrance is Quake. There's Sank on Humbug's side at the North Berry drop. We're gonna Super Bunny to get that one chest. Powder.
Okay.
Fortunately, that powder is not going to. Well, actually, yeah, no, that powder is not going to be useful until Humbug gets a Moon Pearl.
There is the backup Desert Palace there at the Rock High Desert.
Yep, which.
You need a fire source for
Yeah, we
that.
do
We have
need
the
a
big
fire
heap.
source. Yep, we do need a fire source for that. And we find Uncle at Sank.
And the
Humbug.
Smith is gone.
He forgot that if you talk to the uncle, you lose your follower.
Of course, now he's gonna find the Smith right after, right?
That would just be salt on the wound. But that would also be really hilarious.
Check the lumberjack drop down. Here we have that's cannon. So
So yep, those castle tower. We are gonna be getting those two castle tower keys. There is useless fairy at the uncle drop.
G picking up his second sword off the pyramid. Lost Woods we have. There's the well.
Now Humbug's gonna go ahead and pull the switch to the dam.
Hopefully he just goes a little bit south here, heads back to the well, get that glove. After he checks these entrances. Yep, just gonna go ahead and drop in. No need to check it. You know where Ganon's at, so.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah. So Incoherence bring up a pretty good point. So Moon Pearls in Desert Big Chest, but 2 of the 3 entrances are Light World, and one of the entrances is Dark World, but it's one way when we exit from it. So, oh wait, DP main's in my area. Okay, then never mind. It's in Logic. I was gonna say if it required to get both 5/6 crystals to be able to get the Moon Pearl, that would be one of the biggest, most stupidest logic change I think I've ever seen in an entrance seed. Yeah, now it makes sense.
Here's a new check as well. The bumper cave is. Oh, we've seen this.
Yeah, we've seen.
All
Yeah,
right.
we saw this already. This is what
Okay.
gave us our Desert Big Key. Drosy asking where we have to reach our map. We have
Nope.
not seen the Smith's house yet.
At this point, it feels like it's up on Death Mountain somewhere, but we haven't really found our way up Death Mountain at all. So.
Yep, and Humbug gets the bomb jumps. Let's see where this takes us.
Up.
Wow. Okay, so that's technically mirror lock, but it doesn't matter because it's a map.
All right, here's our first look into the back of Escape, finally. Money, hook shot, Quake.
Can get into the Mire entrance. Moon Pearl was in Desert Big Chest.
Okay, here's that Graveyard Ledge Cave. It is a Turtle Rock entrance. Look at chest.
We can do a little bit of exploring in here.
We
But
do have
you know, I
one
think we
small
can.
key, so.
we have one small key. We can do, I mean, we can technically do lava chest, but it's not in logic without all four. And we can do chain chomps, which is in logic. And we can also check TR left. Ooh. Gets killed by a floating skull. That feels bad, man.
Those skulls really hurt.
Yeah. We're gonna try that again. Yeah, Smith could be at Witch Hut. That would mean it's hard Moon Pearl locked though. But, question is, when's Humbug gonna go back to Desert? Hopefully soon. Ooh.
There is the top of Dark Death Mountain and the front of Hyrule Castle.
Yep. And since we've already done, well, actually, I don't. Humbug can't do the back. Cause no Moon Pearl. Yeah, this is not a very good this is not a very good connector chain at all. And hey, there's the small key to Hyrule Castle. And chain chomps.
Oh, this Smith has been going on a journey. Uh,
Now, now AFG's about to find out. And yeah, he lost the follower. He's gonna have to get it back, but I mean, it doesn't seem like he's showing his frustration as much as Humbug was. Yeah, collecting crystal does unfortunately make you lose your follower.
Didn't do it in the castle.
It doesn't look like we found much of anything in the front of Escape, so let's see what we can find in Dark Cross. Obviously, this is not in logic without a lamp.
And Potion Shop was just a fairy cave, so not gonna find it there. In Dark World, we have the bottom of Paradox Cave.
And AFG is not doing Paradox. Interesting.
Looks like he's trying to farm up some money for Zora.
Yeah, Zora makes sense. Zora is really, really annoying to get to in inverted without flippers. Yeah, so maybe he's just putting it off for later. But obviously we're gonna do Catfish first because it's right here.
Oh, finds his way up the Light Death Mountain.
There's TR left at spec lower. And there's Swamp Palace at DMA exit.
Will Zora have the goods? What do you got? Nah. Oh, Hype Cave. Goodbye, Hype Cave. He only had the Moon Pearl. Hey, this is probably the old man rescue. Yeah.
Yep, this does look to be Old Man Cave. Yep, and yep, and you do also lose your follower when you enter either side of the Old Man Cave.
Here's the Paradox play from AFG. Compass, a heart piece.
Yeah, someone's asking if you try to mirror in Zora's domain. Mirror is unusable in Zora's domain.
Walking to Thieves Town. Haven't found Thieves Town yet, but the pod key.
First pot small.
Yeah, we can feel bad about doing that now.
Ooh. Just a little bit short on the alignment. Oh, he got slot zeroed. Okay.
We got the middle connector here. Oh,
That's unfortunate.
that's horrible.
So someone asking what getting slot zeroed mean? So there's an altitude value that's set for bomb jumps, or rather, like there's some sort of an altitude value, and the middle Moldorms, when you kill them, if you pick up their item before it fully drops on the ground, or if it's a fairy, that altitude value gets changed, and it messes with the trajectory of your bomb jumps.
Similar to what you might see in like Hera. When you Hera pod, you grab the item before it hits the ground.
Yeah, Herapot's also a good example. We didn't originally know that's why it happened. We just assumed, oh, our bomb jump just failed randomly. But then we eventually learned, oh, hey, this actually has something to do with it.
Oh look, hammer pegs.
Humbug just realized he's stuck.
the hookshot in hand. Speaking of Harapot here, you see a Harapot from AFG.
Looks like he's gonna go for more traditional setup.
Humbug's finally making the play into Desert Palace here. Gonna be able to get that Moon Pearl.
Oh wait, did he get slots here too?
Oh, come on.
uh,
Ay.
AMG, what are you doing? You got slots here. That bomb jump's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, man. Yeah.
2 times in a row, and AMG's just like, nope, I'm done. Oh no, never mind, he's coming back in. Okay, let's try that again. 3rd time's the charm. Okay, now we can actually do it.
No drop this time.
There we go, now it works. See if we can get here by sequence breaking the big key. We got 10 arrows so far. And Hera is a crystal, so we do need to clear this at some point. And Humbug, having finally gotten that Moon Pearl in hand, can now do a lot more things.
Oop.
Oh no.
Yeah, you want to be careful about doing that. You could get clipped into the rail there, and you'd just be soft locked and have to save and quit. I've done that.
Nicely done.
Get container and crystal number 1 at 56 minutes.
Yep. So that's first blood on Restream.
And Humbug about to feel sad. He
You
says, I'm
always,
not going to feel sad. I'm going to use this.
yeah, use this as an opportunity to, you know, continue your route. Like, that's the beauty of Crosskeys. You're faced with a problem of whether or not like you get stuck out of a connector, and you make use of that situation. Although now this brings up the question of whether or not going through Skullwoods to get to where Humbug's going would have actually been faster than if he had just saved to quit.
And good use of the mirror there to check the house there. You normally need the hammer to check.
Yeah. The the mirror does definitely make checking a lot of things inverted, you know, a little more interesting to check. Like, there's a lot of things you can now check with the mirror that originally would be mitts locked. So, like, you can now check the smith. You can do hammer pegs. You can do what else?
Oh no.
You could do hook. You could do the exit to Hookshot Cave. That now no longer needs to be a connector. That can just be a single entrance.
And of course, since we just did Hera, we find the Hera big key there on Laser Bridge.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate.
And there was also a TR spot on Laser Bridge, so keys and TR and cross keys don't really matter too much because there's so many entrances spread out. You don't really need a lot. Oh, the hammer in the back of Blind's Hut, though.
That's really good. Hammer is really good. Half magic is also nice. Yep, so now we have regular light world so now we have regular light world access on Humbug's side.
And AFG's like, I'm just gonna go check this right now. I'm right here.
Yeah, this makes sense. Like, you're in the area. Professor Render, Crosskeys, where the entrances are made up and the logic doesn't matter.
It's true, though. Let's see it. Ah, it's just a piece of art.
I mean, it was better that he checked it now rather than orphaning it and then having it weigh on his mind.
Okay, at the bat we have, well, it's bat.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew this was here from process of elimination. Can't remember if either of our runners has checked the drop for Agatu. I'm sure one of our trackers can probably tell us. Although, actually, we probably could figure out what that is from process of elimination. I think it's... Yeah, I think at this point, I think it's Thieves' Hideout that's locked behind Agatu, if I'm counting my entrances correctly.
Let's go with Swell. It's good. Humbug finding Chicken Hut. That Chicken Hut. You get that half magic. Never say no to half magic.
But you'll absolutely never say no. Unless, of course, you're playing in the main tournament, in which case you're forced to say no.
And Humbug finding Hera here with the big key in hand this time, so just gonna take the vanilla way around since he doesn't have the hook shot yet. There's the Smith.
There it is.
We
At
found
the
it.
entrance to Death Mountain Ascent.
Not only Glove Locksmith, but a Moon Brawl Locksmith.
Yep, that is Glove and Moon Pearl locked.
So it wouldn't even matter if they found it before the Moon Pearl, so. Yeah, and down goes Moldor for Humbug's side, gets his first crystal just over an hour into the seed.
That Thieves is a regular crystal as well. Starting to narrow down where our pendants could be. I believe at this point yeah, at this point I think, yeah, I think our pendants at this point are Skull and TR.
Pod Small, another Pod Small. Making a trifecta of Pod Smalls in Hype Cave.
Hey, remember that pod small you got? Here's 3 more. I think there's something in pod.
That's probably another Pod Small on the Torture GT too, so. No hook shot in hand here, so he's got to do a little bomb jump in here.
Yep. I imagine it's just gonna be to these chests. Yeah, he's got his mirror out.
Well,
There's another pod key. That's the 5th one we've seen. And that's Humbug's second. Yeah, Humbug doesn't know, but that's in logic. So, while our runners are retracing each other's footsteps, be sure to give both our runners Humbug and Average Frustrated Gamer a follow on Twitch. You can also follow myself, Jaxie, and my other co-commentator, Captain 1977, as well as our trackers today, Robs and Lady Lauralinda. They are the unsung heroes of these restreams. If we didn't have them, we wouldn't have these restreams. So thank you. And as always, be sure to follow Speed Gaming. HC Big Key is not randomized in this mode. In Drop Shuffle, which is a door randomizer thing, it can be randomized, but that's not something that's been officially implemented into the main site. No, this is just the daily race. The qualifiers for the main tournament start, I believe, on March 25th.
Yep, about a week and a half out.
Yep, so you should, if you want to participate, and maybe if you want to qualify, you should be practicing and playing those tournament flags, which there are a number of daily races that are going to be featuring those tournament flags, as well as other modes that are going to be in the tournament, such as the Tournament Key Sanity mode, and I think there might be one for Map Compass Boss Shuffle. I don't know if there is or not. Someone bring up the schedule. I don't know.
From my understanding, the main tournament qualifiers will just be the modified open.
Yeah.
And then the when you get into the actual brackets, then you get into the other ones like Map Compass Shovel, Ambrosia, things like that. So.
Yep.
And Humbug's gonna go ahead and do Hookshot Cave here, since it's about the Hookshot.
There's
Nice.
our blue mail. GT small and just a single rupee. Yeah, Zerubian bringing up. Yeah, so qualifiers are only the open hard mode. Then when you get into groups, if you qualify, then you play from a randomly selected pool of 5 modes, of which are Ambrosia, the open hard, inverted, MC, boss shuffle, which is a full boss shuffle, and the key sanity mode, which is vanilla CT keys and GT big keys guaranteed French vanilla. So like the TR entrance is also Quake vanilla, and AFG also making use of one of the terrain changes in inverted, the fact that you can jump from the turtle's tail to be able to check that. That is very needed. Thieves Town Big Key.
Yeah, I don't think we found Thieves Town yet, have we?
No, I don't think we've found it, but at least Humbug can now full clear it on his first trip.
I just love that little moment of when people come out of Haverbanks like, what? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay.
There was the tiny shred of hope that I was hoping he was going to do the funny hookshot clip to keep his route going.
Okay, Pod having apparently all the big keys today. We just found the big key to Eastern Palace.
Yeah, so Humbug can go ahead and clear that too.
Setting up for the hammer jump here. Get the. Don't have the pod big key yet, but we can get the 2 chests and the dark maze.
Yep. I mean, maybe the pod big key is in the dark maze. Could happen. Yeah, I mean, they don't call it the Palace of Darkness for nothing.
Just buy 350 bucks. So, a couple big keys out of pod. Not too bad, so could go clear eastern, which I think is right here, actually.
Mirror was in the Skullwood's big key chest. Which is actually probably one of the nicer placements for the mirror, despite you having to pull a statue more than likely without a weapon.
And here's Eastern Palace. Okay, so this is fully clearable. Obviously not in logic without the lamp, but we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Just get it off the table. It is a crystal. So
Pull out that sword to make things a little bit easier. And it's also kind of nice he's got sword beams. Very nice room. Misses that fourth arrow, but does recover and saves it. And now on to Armos. Just gonna do the quick kill and easy peasy. Now for crystal number 2 at 117.34.
yeah, I feel like AFG will be right behind him after he finds that Eastern Palace big key. Humbug gonna save the Smith for the third time now. But this time we know where we're going.
Kane Meyer, yeah. Ice, we also need a fire source, so we need fire rod or bombos. Yeah, this is surprisingly fast. Oh, actually, no. We also need the second CT key, because Ganon is locked behind AGA 1. So ideally, we would also like a lamp, because doing Dark AGA is terrible.
Is Mini Moldorm Cave here? I don't believe we've seen this yet. If we have, I'm sorry. Small key to ice. There are the flippers.
Flippers, silvers.
Silvers.
And the
And
book. Okay, great. Yay, book is terrible.
well,
The
it's
book,
required for Desert Palace.
it is required for that entrance and only that entrance because of how inverted works. And we can also check Bombo's tablet as well. And we can also check Ped if we really want to.
Nah.
But I don't think we will.
Yeah, gee, just putting those flippers to work right away. Gonna check these entrances up here. Gonna check this one, the Ice Palace entrance. And there is C-shaped house. And bombs. Oh, okay, he's gonna go ahead and go up to the waterfall cave. You have not seen what this is yet. Could be one of the dungeons we're missing. It is Ice Palace. Can't do anything though.
Yeah, we need Fire Rod or Bombos to be able to do anything in ice. And also AFG needs a hammer.
Yeah, he did that blind shot while he was a bunny, so he needs to be able to blow open the back of that wall to get the hammer.
Now, the one thing that we would really, really, really like to not find at this point is Titan's Mitts, because the funny thing about inverted is that Titan's Mitts actually don't really unlock very much. The only thing that they absolutely 100% hard lock is King's Tomb. That's the only thing that they can hard lock. Meanwhile, what the other places that you can normally get access to the mitts, you can easily get to them via a connector. Yeah, they lock top of Death Mountain as well, but that can also be, you can also end up getting there with a connector.
I think we've already seen them up there on Dark Death Mountain, so.
Second try for the splash delete. Yeah, Isis flipper locked like it is in vanilla. However, it's not myths locked though. Yeah, and it's not myths locked and inverted anyway, so.
Hey, well, here's a new one. Going through the bumper cave there. Oh, well,
Yeah, we actually, yeah, we knew this was a connector. We knew a connector had to lead to that place at some point.
yeah,
Yeah, we saw that. Um, we saw that when Humbug did a bomb jump.
right.
FG is probably thinking about what to do next. There's Desert North, which I think we already saw. Odds are, okay. Yep, HG's going right back to blindside. Gonna get his hammer. Probably not gonna be too happy about that. Just a hunch.
Might be a little frustrated from that, but and Humbug finding his myriad goods here in Mini Moldorm Cave.
AFG's gonna go and clear Eastern. Yep, and Humbug's gonna go ahead and check Dark Shopping Mall, which we already saw these entrances from AFG.
Pretty worthless, really.
So, like, we're gonna just reset the room on AFG's side. Looks like things got a little out of hand there. Yep, and Humbug is making the play into Swamp. This makes sense. You can full clear it pretty easily. And honestly, I think it's probably our best option right now for progression.
And there is AFG's second crystal. Yeah, it feels like there's gonna be something here in Swamp Palace, I think. Like the fire rod or some kind of fire source, maybe.
Yeah, like there's been a lot of red flags, I think, that have sort of been pointing us to go to Swamp. I think that Swamp Small and Swamp Big. Oh well, there's the Meyer Big Key, so that we did need to come here, and that lets us do everything in Meyer except for Vitreous. Oh, and also left side because we don't have fire. No cane, so we're gonna just do the bomb diver down strat instead. Meanwhile, AFG is going into GT. We saw Dark Magician's room in on Humbug's side, but we didn't see anything further than that. But hookshot in hand, we are probably going to see full left side. So this could be something. I mean, how many items is left side? Is it like, I'll say 15?
15, something like that. Yeah.
And unfortunately, we don't have any items that make this little bit any nicer, so we're going to just use the traditional strat and just use bombs.
Here's everyone's favorite room in GD Randall room. Yeah. Well, that is the pod big.
Pod
The
big,
boots.
boots. That could be what we are looking for.
Yeah, those boots open up quite a few entrances there.
Yep, they do open up. Yep, they allow us to get that small key that is on the GT torch. They also give us bonk rocks, both in the light and the dark world.
But you get to go fast.
Oh yeah, and who's gonna say no, because you can always go fast.
Yeah.
Has Humbug gotten anything in Swamp?
Not that I've seen, no. Meyer Big Key, that's about it.
Yeah, Meyer big key.
Which is fine, don't get me wrong, we need it, but, you know. I really felt like there was going to be something else in Swamp here, but... Another big key to Turtle Rock.
Meyer big key. Eh. Yep. Alright, Argus, please at least have something this time. Another big key. To ice, okay. Logically required, but we can just use Icebreaker or Ice Palace Bomb Jump to get by that.
Yeah, unfortunately the key was the scope was on the GT torch, so not really a necessary one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think AFG is gonna check out these boost entrances now. Here's Spunk Rocks. Just check more game with a key.
Yeah, TR is confirmed dependent. We have basically ruled out by process of elimination what our crystals and pendants are. Ice Rod Cave. Looks like that's the entrance to Death Mountain Ascent. Kirby fan and chat bringing a possibility of CT Small King on Ped. That's possible, and that would probably be one of the few things that could ruin this from being a Jet Seed.
Yeah. Hope you got another hour and a half to kill then, if that's the case. Because we need a lot of stuff before that could happen still.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, heck, the CT Key Hunt is even worse than the Ice Rod Hunt because there's absolutely no restrictions where those two can be.
Here's Babo's tablet check for Humba. That's 20 rupees.
So we have 3 Skull Smalls. That means that when we find the back of Skull and we also have a Fire Rod, that puts Mothula in logic.
Spike K, what do you got for us today?
GT Small. Also, yeah, neither runner's done Purple Chest yet. To be fair, that's... At this point, that's pretty awkward to route in. we are, like, focusing more on clearing dungeons and doing other checks over things like turning in the Purple Chest, which is always a slug to do in Inverted. Because unfortunately, you don't got that invisible purple chest trick that you can do. I got a question. What are we missing at this point?
Pain, Fire Rod.
Well, I mean, in terms of, like,
Oh.
what piece of the puzzle, like, ties us all together? and helps us move along in the progression chain.
A good question.
Yeah, like, cause we've gone dry without like actual like item progression for quite a while now. Tip Meyer makes sense, yeah. That's 5 things you can get. Obviously, though, double dipping Meyer sucks, but it's a lot less bad if we had a fire source. Yeah, dense but no fire source, and we would like to do left side on the first trip if preferable. There's TR Big Chest, as well as the Crystal Roller Room. What else is there? Yeah, outside of like entrances we might not have checked yet, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I have to wait and see for the Bonk Rocks by Link's house and Dark Link's house for AFG to go over there
Yeah.
with the boots.
Yeah, I think I think it's safe to say that boots are probably the progression we were looking for. So if that's actually the case, then Humbug needs to get back to GT ASAP. Oh, there's also Mimic Cave. Vanilla Heart Piece, though.
I don't think we see either is pod entrance here. It's just nothing. Yeah, it just feels like that. We're gonna have to get those boots, check those boots checks, because I'm not seeing a lot of place where else they can go.
Yeah, but the thing is that the longer that the Humbug goes without finding these boots, is the more time that he is bleeding on AFG.
Uh-oh, hi Ice Palace.
I completely didn't even think Bombos was going to be in the picture. Yeah, so Ice Palace is now something we can do.
Could be where Humbug's leading right now. Going right now.
Yeah,
Just take that portal up there.
yeah, that makes sense. Like, you got Bombos, and right now your remaining checks are pretty shallow. Yeah, Humbug's got all three. It just might not be updated on the tracker. Oh, now it is. Thank you. So, unfortunately, we don't have a cane, so we can't do this dungeon the easy way. So we're gonna have to do it the slightly more irritating way. Unless, of course, the cane just happens to be right here. Right color, wrong shape. Looks like we're gonna just be doing a good old Ice Palace bomb jump. Meanwhile, we're gonna see what the light and dark link bonk rocks are. And so far, we've just found a fairy, and at Dark Link's house, looks like we are going to see Gina.
Do you have our progression, Agina?
Please, do you have our progression? Oh my
Nope.
god. So those boots were basically a red herring. Outside of that skull small, which may be logically required.
Yeah, I think you gotta go into Mire at this point, or it's here in Ice Palace.
Well, I mean, for AFG right now, Mire is his only option. He's actually gonna turn up empty too. Oh god.
No. No, dude. Rod and
Well, that's
Rod.
unfortunate. Well, okay, so Trinex is still not in logic with that. Because we need all 4 TR smalls logically. But we can do Trinex.
Yeah, if we find the fire rod, yeah.
Yeah, if we find the fire rod, right. I forgot to take that into account.
And a cane.
And the cane.
Oh boy.
To be fair though, if Kane's in Ice Palace, and that means it's forced icebreakerless. Yeah, there's not really much in Ice Palace, so I'm a little bit surprised. So yeah, because it really seems like it is Mire at this point that holds our progression.
Oh. Yeah, just Ice Palace just not contributing here. Well, red mail, that's kind of vanilla.
That's vanilla. I mean, technically that is vanilla, but we
Yeah.
just got them in the wrong order. Cold stare is our last saving grace. Red mail should make this pretty easy. Down goes Cold Stare. Cold Stare, please, please give us our progression. That is not
No.
progression. It's
Wow.
in Mire. Oh my god.
ER big. No. Yeah, we got one more check here in TR Crystal Roll Room.
Yeah, we've got the TR Crystal Roller Room, but I think at this point it's Mire.
Oh, last
That doesn't
possible.
do anything for us. Oh wait, no, actually that does. Well, actually no, it doesn't. So we can technically kill Helmsword, but we don't have a lamp to put that in logic. Yeah, it does put that. It does put that Eastern Big Key in logic.
Yes.
And now, for the slowest check in inverted. You can't use the. You unfortunately cannot use the flute or the boots to make this check any faster. You can use the hook shot though. So yeah, this could also be our progression. And if so, that's terrible because when would you ever reasonably want to do this without last locating? Oh my god.
King's
That's the progression we were looking for, but that's not the progression we wanted.
But yeah, like you said, Mets only block King's Tomb, so
Yeah, they only hard block King's Tomb, but that's also top of light East Death Mountain. And also that's Hera. And that's Shovel as well.
right. Shovel on Rock.
Yeah. Yeah, Humbug's making the play that I would make in this situation. Go into Mire. This makes sense. He's banking it that, yeah, Kane's probably going to be here, or a Fire Source. Which, like, you can't fault him for that, because Purple Chest in Inverted is terrible. AFG, you already know where this goes. Oh, never mind. Probably just for convenience. Alright, let's see if we can find something in Mire to maybe redeem ourselves a little bit. Single arrow on the floating island.
There's Hammerbanks, Harpies, Hooray. Here is Hera. It is
Spiral Cave.
no. Why?
That's awful. That's
Oh my
awful.
goodness. We got shovel, ether tablet.
Meyer needs to pay off. Come on.
Ether tablet with just a map.
No. It was not in Meyer. Oh my
Wow.
god. Yeah. Alright. So now we're gonna do Spiral Cave. This makes sense, yeah. Sword's not terrible, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, we really wanted something else. Yeah, our progression is mitts, which is really bad.
Oh, Big Kita.
Oh my
GT,
god!
no! Oh no!
No!
Oh boy.
That is pain.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's such a bad,
Time to climb without
such
a
a bad
fire
magic
source?
chain.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't think you can even get anything if you climb GT Redoubt without a fire source, can you?
Yeah, no, you need you need a fire source as well. So, yeah, well, I mean, GT big chest.
Yeah, that's about
That's it.
it.
That's it. That's all that unlocks right now.
Wow. Well, good news for Humbug here. He's about to find those boots. So that's
Yeah. Unfortunately, like that's the progression that's not the progression he wants because it's not like those boots really do anything for us. Obviously, though, we're going to be putting off GT for a little bit longer. Hopefully, AFG remembers that the Hookshot Cave exit may not necessarily be a connector unless we've already gotten to there. Yep, those boosts. Yep, boosts were completely useless.
Mhm.
All they did is just get it. Let's just make us go fast.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, he's
like,
gonna
you don't
do
got
ice
GT
armors
big
first.
key.
Yeah.
And now we actually finally get some use out of this Link's house.
No.
Nope. Yeah, so it's just it looks like that's just gonna be fire source in GT.
We might see Humbug do pod before that.
Yeah. At this point, we're wondering where the heck is Thieves Town? Cause like, what even do we have left at this point? It's probably the worst place it could be. Yeah, top of Hyrule Castle is like the worst place it could be. Which, as I stated at the beginning of this seed, you can be logically required to climb up GT multiple times to get to something on the top of Hyrule Castle.
Okay, AFG going into GT for one check.
Yep, and I think at this point this is the progression.
Humbug's got to get those mitts, I believe. So.
Oh, Bombos was on Desert Ledge. Yeah, right.
No, we haven't seen the Keen Soup check yet. It could be there as well.
Yeah, it could be King's Tomb as well. But I think more than likely it's just GT. Yeah, that's probably Thieves Town at this point. Yes,
Here we go.
Yep. All right, is it the lamp or is it the fire rod?
The vanilla key.
Oh my god. What? Okay, so that definitely means that there's something in... That definitely means there's something in right side. You can't climb. We can't climb. We don't have fire.
Just do it anyway. Okay.
Just do it anyway. Just do it because we can. Yeah. At this point, like, if I was, like, I would be stumped. That key is the last thing you want to see, but it does give us insight that there is probably something on right side of GT, which means we're probably gonna find the cane. Okay, good. AFG actually remembers this time. Good. Okay. And it's nothing. Oh my god. Where? Yeah. Where the heck is the progression?
We got to go to Thieves, King's Tomb.
Yeah, King's Tomb at this point. Yeah, King's Tomb at this point. Full clear Thieves Town.
Here, some bug's gonna turn into that purple chest. And find
Yeah.
those bits and be like, huh?
Yeah. Any inverted entrance seed where mitts are required is really bad. Yeah,
Can't
so
do the right side of GT because no cane.
Yeah, no cane and no fire source. However, cane would get us tile room.
Yes.
Which means that something could be there. And the right side of GT, logically, I think is locked by 3 keys, which Humbug has 3 keys. AFG has 4, so that's not really telling us much of anything. Wait. Yeah, AFG, I think, went to, yeah, there. Yeah. First logical fire source being tile room, other fire source in the climb. That would really be bad.
Oh boy.
Now
Okay.
the big question is, which of our 2 runners is going to check King's Tomb first? Alright, there's this too. And there's also TR back. No, why are you saving and quitting? Unless he already saw what that was. Like, that's the only reason I would think he would save and quit. But I mean, like, there's a lot of gotchas in inverted, especially when it comes to mirror shenanigans. AFG is making the plan tomorrow, which we know is unfortunately not the answer. Oh. No, I'm talking about TR Laser Bridge. Nice door state extension from AFG. Yeah, flute generally isn't needed in this mode. It's nice to have, but like it's not really necessary.
Oh, we haven't checked the shovel yet, have we?
I believe we have. It
Oh.
was just a heart container.
Okay. I'm begging someone, please go up to King's Tomb.
Yeah, please go to King's Tomb.
Oh, AFG makes a U-turn. He's headed north.
I mean, it's either here or it's Laser Bridge.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. Yeah, he just realized. All right, there we go. Okay, AFG, thank you for finally checking King's Tomb. And there's thieves,
Of
as we
course.
suspected. What is it we get there?
Aerosmall. No.
That's not useful.
No, we
No
still need a fire source.
Yep, mitts. Well, I mean, mitts are hard required. Bottle number 2. Humbug is, yeah, I think Humbug is stumped at this point. Yeah, this need right here is why you don't run Crosskeys. Yeah. Okay. Useless map that we don't need, because it tells us nothing. Big key chest. 10 arrows. Okay. Where is our fire source?
If it's not here, I don't know where it'd be. I really don't.
Laser bridge entrance. That's the only place it could be if it's not here. Nice god pixel.
Is Humbug gonna give us that laser bridge check?
I hope so.
Okay, next check. 20 rupees.
Okay, it looks like he did realize that, yes, this is something I should check. Okay, what's that laser bridge?
Here we go. Brewery.
Brewery?
No.
It's Thieves Town. Yeah. I mean, that was an item location, but didn't lead to anything. Didn't lead to progression. AFG actually saved a little bit of time by forgetting to do laser bridge entrance.
Well,
Oh my god.
no.
Oh my god,
How
no.
deep does the rabbit hole go? Oh my goodness.
This is such a bad logic chain. What the heck?
Just
There we
there it
go. Oh
is.
my god.
Ugh. Good lord.
The rabbit hole's finally over. We now can do things. We can now
Yep, we
kill
still need the
Mothula once
key.
we find Skull back. We
Oh
can do
boy.
GT. We can climb GT. Yep, at this rate,
Just
we can also check right side of desert as well. And also that puts Land Molus into play as well.
yes, correct. So we still need the Cade and a CT small. Go mode. We're not even. Oh, there's a key on blind.
Not key we need though. Yeah. Need a cane to be able to do right side. Oh yeah, this one I would definitely clear desert. Like you got fire source, you got the desert big, the small, it's all fully in logic. Which means that desert's a required double dip. But to be fair, most of the time it is. Because it's entrance, and you tend to use that as a connector a lot.
Oh, and AFG is gonna go ahead and do Ice Palace here, which
Yeah.
makes sense. Doesn't have bombos yet, so.
Also going to do Ice Palace Bomb Jump. Skullwood's back. We've seen where that exits, but we haven't seen the actual back of the dungeon. So, actually, have we? What even is left at this point where that could be? Unless we've already seen it and I'm just blind. Yeah, top of Hyrule Castle. That's it. So that's probably going to mean that Aga 2 is probably going to be hard required. Yeah, Skullwoods is a pendant, but at this point, there's not really much left we can do. The Fire Rod doesn't unlock all that much. Because the things we could do in Ice Palace with the Fire Rod, we could already do with Bombos. But AFG actually did kind of dodge a bit of a bullet by coming in here without getting Bombos first. I mean, we can consider Meyer cutscene just, but we would really, really, really like for nothing to be there. We would really like to go mode Meyer.
Yeah, that's gonna be our last location if we haven't found anything yet. Like,
Is this all dungeons? It's looking to be like it's gonna be it looks like it's gonna be all dungeons at this point. But to be fair, most of the time in Crosskeys, you just full clear the entire game anyway. Skull Woods, we don't know where back is.
Okay, here's the Desert Palace clear.
The back of Skullwoods is not vanilla. We know that the Skullwoods back entrance leads to Paradox Mid. Yeah, Palace is a good place to go. I agree with this decision because I mean it is a 5-6. You do need it anyway to beat the game. And we're just gonna take some silver arrows and make that pretty effortless.
Oh, we got a big key to...
Oh my god. That's horrible.
I think that was the last big key we could have found, so...
Yeah, I think that's the last big key. We are not we are still missing a lot of things. We're missing Kane.
Okay, here's the right side Desert Palace play.
Yeah, we're missing Kane of Samaria and the CT small, which the CT small is going to be annoying to hunt for because it can be anywhere. Except for behind Aga 2, but Aga 2 is except Aga 1, but Aga 1 is Ganon, so yeah, Ganon's at Lumberjack. Desert right was nothing. And meanwhile, AFG is going to do the exact same thing, which, I mean, to be fair, you're limited in choices right now.
Nice vanilla compass, though.
Yeah, it could be left side mire, it could be GT climb, it could be any of the entrances at the top of Hyrule Castle, except for the Aga 2, except for the Aga 1 entrance, because that is locked behind 7 crystals.
Oh boy, this seed, holy cow.
Yeah, this is the seed of eternal one-offs. Okay, and Humbug is going into Mire, which I agree with. GT Big Key was GT Big Key was in Spiral Cave, which Humbug still needs to do. And if it turns out that there's progression in here, or if the Kane's in here, then that's actually really good. Because I mean, more than likely we're gonna have to do GT anyway. So in the end, it's not really going to mean much, but at least I guess if Kane's here, then Humbug can just go mode the climb and not have to open either of the chests. If we find Lamp, yeah, Kane can be on Sahasrahla. Okay, left side check number 1, 300 rupees. Cutscene chest. Please bail us out.
It is gonna be a potion.
Yeah, blue potion. Not gonna say no, but I mean, we were really, really hoping. We were really pulling for that to be the cane. Yeah, where in the world is this cane?
Wait, Skullwood's big chest. Come on.
Yeah, Skullwood. It's Skullwood's big chest. It can be GT climb. Uh, there's very little it can be right now, currently. Skull. Oh yeah, no,
Air
Harrow Basement too.
basement. Yeah.
Harrow Basement too. Skullwoods can't be vanilla because we saw Paradox mid, which takes us, which exits us at Skullwood's back.
That has not been checked. No.
Yep. Looks like AFG's just gonna go for Harrow Basement first. Okay, Harrow Basement. What you got for us? Is it the cane?
Nope.
Just a fire shield.
About Skullwood's big chest here.
Okay. Do you have our progression?
No.
No! Oh my god, it's GT.
Here goes AFG into GT. Time to climb. I think Humbug's gonna be right behind him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or oh, he's gonna do Harrow Basement.
Yeah, do Harrow Basement. We can't do right side, no cane.
We've already seen Harrow Basement. It's not the game.
Yep, Harrow Basement was just a fire shield. Yeah, and Humbug also doesn't have the GT big key because he hasn't done Spiral Cave.
Oh no.
Which we're room with that cane. Hey, I admire this strat. This is a very good use of resources. Okay, here we go. Useless flute. PR compass. Okay,
Two more.
two
Two
more.
more. Come on.
Pre-moldworm chest.
The lamp!
It's
Oh my goodness. Humbug gets this GT big. Oh, and now goes AFG to Moldorm 2.
I mean, we were gonna find the lamp at some point. Like, it logically it's required for Agate 2. Logically it's required. Yeah, logically it's required for Agate 2. Yeah, it's yeah, which puts the second chest at CT and logic, but we've already seen that. We've already seen that, I think.
Yeah. And last check here.
Daenerys.
Hmm.
Okay, so now AFG's gonna kill Agate 2. That's gonna give us 2 entrances. Or actually, no, 3. It's gonna give us 2 entrances and 1 item. Which, to my knowledge, I don't think either Humbug or AFG has checked. Nice double. Down goes Agate 2. Okay, HC left. A map, which AFG's not gonna pick up because we we know all of our dungeons at this point. Now HC right. This is probably Skull. Wait.
Nope.
Wait, where's Skull?
Probably locked behind 7 crystals.
Oh, that's true too. Well, that's good.
Oh.
Just a heart piece. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So GT not even required. Well, okay, at least Agate 2 wasn't required, but GT was most certainly required. Yeah, it's pod at this point. It's pod.
Yeah. Yeah, lamps put spotted logic.
Yeah, that's true. Skullwoods can technically lock the CT small, but that's very, very unlikely at this point. If it did, then that would be terrible, because then AFG is going to have to climb up GT again, as will Humbug.
So do you beat Helma first, then do the big chest, or you just do the big chest and hope for the best?
I would absolutely go for Helmasaur first. Down goes Aga 2 for Humbug, who is also going to find nothing but disappointment atop Hyrule Castle. Brilliant use of the Cane of Burn on AFG's side.
Okay.
Helmasaur's down for Green Pendant. Are you Arcane? CT small? No! Why? Why is this seed so terrible?
Why aren't you going to check the big chest?
Oh my god, he's not checking big chest. That's really questionable. Yeah, he might go back, actually. Nope.
There's the game. Alright.
Okay. CT key for go mode.
Probably just that Viddy, right?
Yeah, it's totally on Vitreous. I mean, that would probably be the most ideal place for it to be right now.
Alright, try next.
Oh, Humbug didn't do GT Big Chest. He just did the climb and just killed Aga 2. Oh god, Randomizer would make this seed horrible. Randomizer with Crosskeys is very fun, but inverted is... pair it with inverted, that's a bit much, in my opinion.
Oh, Humbug's gonna do the big chest first.
Yeah, this is the safe play. Like, when you're CT big key, when you're CT small from go mode, like this is a very worthwhile play because like you should not leave any stone unturned, but at the same time you do want to save time.
Okay.
Mirror shield, okay.
AFG safe.
Yeah. So AFG again, little bit more time saved.
Okay, Vitreous. Nope.
Heartbeats. Well, that is unfortunately AFG's 7th crystal. So now we can go climb up GT again, so we can go to Skull Woods, which is at the inverted GT entrance.
Or you can do Turtle Rock.
Yeah, or Turtle Rock. Which is still not technically in logic. Oh, actually, no, there's more things at TR, actually. Yeah, so we can do TR main, as well. So that's 3 things. So yeah, no, it probably is not Skull then. If it is... There's the red meringue. No, I don't think either of them checks ped, and honestly, it's a time sink to check ped and inverted, especially this late into the seed. Like, I'd assume at this point, like, assumably, like, you're just gonna, if you are gonna think about pulling ped, you should just blind pull it at this point.
Yeah.
GT map, heart container, no! It is not TR main. We are hunting for a CT small key. So that way we can kill Igo 1, so we can get to Ganon, which is at the Lumberjack drop down.
Picks up his red cane and starts questioning his choices of playing this game.
Yep, and AFG is going right back. Oh yeah, actually, so yeah, no,
right
there's
side
also
GT?
GT right side as well. So there's tile room. AFG, what are you doing? I'm very confused. What are you doing? Okay. Tile room, GT right side. Please be our CT small key to save us from having to climb GT again.
Okay. Skip out of Tower Room first, because that's really slow.
Yeah, tile room's slow, so yeah, it makes sense. But you're gonna do tile room anyway, if it's not here. No, oh my god. So now Trinex is in logic.
No, wait.
There we go.
Is. Finally.
Right, good. So at 2:41:23, AFG is in go mode.
Oh boy. That was a sequence.
Oh, that was horrific. So now we get to, so now we're gonna play a little bit of a game with chat. How many blue balls is Iga gonna toss at us?
Yeah. Thanks for sticking around, chat.
Yes, thank you for sticking around for this absolute whatever the heck this is of this seed.
Since we haven't mentioned it all stream, please give these runners a follow. Please, because they deserve it. After everything they've been through, please go give them a follow. And apparently the bot's not working. Wonderful, but there we go. Okay, and also give a shout out to our trackers, Lady Laura Linda and Robs, and my co-com Jaxie. Thank you, Jet. Thank you, Robs, for posting the runners in chat. Please get them a follow.
Please,
If you don't
yeah, please
follow
give
them
them a
after
follow,
this,
and please send us their, and please send them our condolences. I mean, I've played plenty of inverted crosskey seeds. This has to be probably one of the worst logic chains I've ever seen in any entrance seed I've ever played. The only thing that would have made this worse is if it was on pedestal, which thankfully it's not. Tell the runners to be prepared as second seed.
for another one.
Okay, let's count the blue balls now.
One. And Humbug hits go mode about 2:44:20. It's a couple minutes after AFG, so there's two.
3. 4.
4.
5. AFG doesn't have any more bombs. 5 was your answer. So shout out to Stardust for correctly guessing 5.
We're making our way over here to Lumberjack. We're gonna drop down, fight the big pig. If we can get in there, there we go.
So on cannon, 12 hits phase 1, 12 hits phase 2, 4 hits phase 3, and 4 silver arrows phase 4.
Yeah, that's probably the best place scanning can be for this space. You just spin and get that easy phase 3.
this torch glitch. Almost
Just
got the
missing.
triple.
Just missing. Yeah.
Down goes Ganon for AFG. So get your GGs in chat for Average Frustrated Gamer as he goes to cross the bridge and end this travesty of a seed. And AFG finishes first place on Restream, 6th place overall with a racetime.gg time of 2:47.54.
GG? Wow.
And Humbug is right behind him.
Excuse me. Let's see if we get AFG in here for our interview.
And we are joined by Average Frustrated Gamer. GG's.
GG, give me a moment here. You're a little bit quiet. Let me see if I can pump up your volume.
It's not our volume, it's our voices. It's just...
I would ask what your thoughts are on the scene, but I think the thoughts are pretty clear.
There we go. I just doubled your volume. It should be pretty good.
Okay.
Man, I was as it got later and later, I was like, just don't let Humbug have pants me by like a half hour and everybody's sitting here watching AFG all by himself.
Oh,
I see he just wrapped up.
He is right behind you.
Yeah,
Man.
he is on Ganon right now, so...
He just
Man.
dropped down to Ganon.
Congrats to J-Jo for taking it all down. Imagine not getting wrecked by Green Pendant Samaria. Holy crap.
Yeah, go ahead and note the other finishes here. First place we had J-Jo with a 224, Plasma Kappa with a 225, Breathe with a 228, Windfox with 239, Hitman with a 245.
And Humbug just put the last arrow into Ganon, so get your GGs in chat for Humbug, as he's also about to cross the bridge and call this a travesty of a seed.
So, I mean... What can you say about this scene, though? I mean, really... Like... Oh, it was...
There were so many fantastic items. First, the Moon Pearl in Desert that you had to mirror into Mire for. That was pretty cool. Then the Fire Rod in the Thieves' Big Chest behind the Titan's mitts. And... Oh, apparently there's a sword on Pet. That's nice.
Of course. Classic.
I mean, wow. And then the Agus balls behind the Samaria. I mean, that's just the chef's kiss at the end. That was pretty swell.
We are also joined by Humbug. GG's to you.
Oh, sword on pad. Who knew?
Yeah.
Kill me now. I would like a number to shrink. Yeah, this was not the seed for me. Jeez. Imagine trying to stay in logic, right?
No.
And also, how many times did I use the Fairy Ascension connector? It must have been double digits.
Track of that.
Definitely double digits. Like I realize now that like when we idiots that play this game, we like to jest and say that like I don't know, that we're we're awful, we're bad at the game, the seed sucks, the mode sucks, you know. Usually, I feel that like that's just I don't know ways of telling someone else that well this one seed was really bad. This game sucks. Seriously, who came up with this mode? It's this was the worst seed I've ever played.
Probably not even close, is it?
Yeah. This is gonna take a while to come back from.
Yeah, I'm gonna
this-
need a tall glass of beer and a nap, I think.
Yeah, I think we all could use a bit of a drink after that one.
Yes, please. Yes, please. So, AFG, did you get the lamp or did you sequence breaks, Mario?
I did get the lamp. I laughed
did
a
get the
lot
lamp.
at where the lamp was. It tickled me quite a bit. I was
Yeah.
entertained.
Yeah. Go figure.
I love Crosskeys lamps, and that one was fantastic. That made me laugh quite a bit.
Like at that point, I had last located Moon Pearl, Mitts, Boots. Not in that order. Moon Pearl, Boots, Mitts.
Yeah.
I wasn't very happy. Like I couldn't bring out the laugh. I just looked at the lamp and was okay. I guess I'll do pod.
Right. Yep. I was not buying the
Okay.
pod until we had all those keys and the lamp. It was like, okay, apparently green pendant's a thing. All right then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just hoping that the CT small wasn't in the big chest of pod because ALG decided to skip that, and he would have just been probably at last location for him at that point. So
Yeah, but the mirror shield is required, you know.
Yes. That's true. Yeah, I wanted to hurry up and check the green pendant, and then I was gonna go back for the big chest, but then I was like, well, now I've got Samaria. Whatever's next is behind Samaria, because that's how this is going.
Yeah. Good God.
Oh my.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Like we were supposed to bunny walk in early on. Like I think that getting the glove from the well entrance was my last possible location for something via bunny walking.
Okay.
Did you start at Kakariko and go north from Kakariko? Because I started at Kakariko, but I went south.
That's a good question. I did that, and I got to that pretty early. I got that up there pretty quick.
Yeah.
But I was like, with that mirror, I was like, how much bunny walking do we have to do? Am I going to do too much bunny walking? I probably have to bunny walk, but at what point, like, it was all like becoming a psychosis in my head of like, how much is too much?
I think my double walks over to Lightworld Ice, like the Iceland Cave area, in bunny form, that I feel like that was what hurt the most.
Yeah.
Because I went over there again after getting that glove, just to check that one lone entrance in the Dark World. Jesus, it was so bad. This mode sucks. Why did you play it?
And it's not that bad of a call going there too. Like I was thinking with that mirror, like okay, it's either got to be Mire or Pod area. Like that's where the mirror's letting us go. It's got to be something going on over there. One of those places. Oh God, I laughed at there were like 6 different items that made me laugh. I was tickled by the horror that was to see. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, the logic chains in this one were pretty horrendous.
Oh, it was fun.
well, I don't want to keep everyone here, so I think we're gonna go ahead and call this a race that happened and try to erase it from our minds. So, so like, would you like any last words to say?
No.
Fair enough.
Send beer.
Send beer, send help.
Yeah, where's Kappa? Send help.
All right. Well, so as always, give these runners a follow. They put on an almost 3-hour show for you here, and you stuck around to watch them. You might as well go ahead and give them a follow. Go ahead and give my co-commentator Jaxie or Trackers a follow. And this was, yeah, let's just not talk about this seed anymore. So, as always, be sure to give our Speed Gaming Family channel on networks a follow, Speed Gaming Prime and Speed Gaming 2 through 6, as we put out daily races 6 days a week. And, yeah, the main tournament's coming up here in about a week and a half, so be on the lookout for that as well. And there's always something going on the Speed Gaming. And, yeah, Jaxie, any words?
Absolutely. So tomorrow, Wednesday, March 16th at 11 p.m., we are doing overworld glitches for tomorrow's daily race. If you guys are interested in seeing fake flutes, boots clips, YBAs, all that stuff, channel hasn't been determined yet, but that's going to be at 11 p.m. So you should tune into that. As said by Captain, be sure to follow the runners, the trackers, follow me, you can follow Captain, Speed Gaming as well. Thank you very much for hosting this. And thank you to Professor Renderer for rolling the seed and setting up the daily. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.